I have two truths and one lie to tell you about myself. I am Hayomide. I am suffering from a chronic blood disease since birth. That means I have sickle cell anemia. And also, I have more than 32 teeth. Life has been serving me breakfast since I was 8 months old. The story of my life is divided into chapters, 3 chapters. Chapter 1, childhood. I was that one student who missed school frequently to go from one hospital to another. I had my first sickle cell anemia crisis at 8 months. On the 27th November 2015, it was just few days to my 18th birthday when I had an attack. This day, I will never forget. I was in the class when I had an attack. I was rushed to the hospital. At that point, I wanted to give up on life. I couldn't breathe well, and life started counting for me. I had just 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. I was almost dead, and that was all I could remember until I woke up alive again. I woke up and started crying. I cried and cried because I knew the pain still continues. I knew after surviving from this attack, there is definitely going to be another devastating attack. I am the mother of different emotions. The day of pain, the day of hunger, the day of laughter, and the day of tears. But still, there is no going back. Chapter 2, pursuit for a goal. In 2018, I gained admission into University of Lagos. My curiosity, care, and love to understand the best way to manage sickle cell anemia made me study medicine. My story is known to who were residents at Moremi Lounge, University of Lagos, 2018. On my first day at Moremi Lounge, I was about entering my apartment when I fell. I fell and was rolling on the floor, and people started running away from me. They thought I was epileptic. The shame made me run back home. I got home and I told Mom, school is not for me. School is not safe for me, and I am not going back. Can you think of a time when life tries to knock you down, and the only person you could reach out to help you stand back up was your mom? Mom was my best friend. Mom told me, do not let your conditions limit you from achieving your goals. I shouted at her with tears rolling down my eyes. I gathered all the strength within myself. I picked up myself and I went back to school. And I began to see myself in the mirror of possibilities. Chapter 3, genotype. Unlike every other normal child, I wasn't used to having friends. Obviously, no one wants to be a friend with someone who falls suddenly and might even die unexpectedly. But in 200 level second semester, I had a friend, Tony. Wow, such a great privilege to have a friend for the very first time. Tony proposed his love to me, and I happily said yes. I happily said yes. Tony made most of my happy days. We spent amazing, beautiful days together. We were crushed. I lost my relationship. I was heartbroken because Tony is AS and I am SS. I know too well that I can't eradicate sickle cell, but I can't consciously bring people to this world to suffer. I am a victim of sickle cell anemia, and I can't allow myself to bring another victim to this world. I moved on with life, and I went back to school. I faced my studies. I gained edge. I can now speak with so much authority. I am filled with so much confidence. And I have had a lot of experience that's made me close to death. But you see, that man will always send me back to life. Sometimes I feel like dying. I feel like throwing a punch on myself, and I fall. That I have come this far, I believe there is a reason for me being alive. In my own diary, there is no going back. Head coach, orators. I am Lawal, Yetunde, Asia. I am Ayomide. That I have more than 32 teeth is the truth. You can come count it. That I am Ayomide is a truth. But I am suffering from sickle cell anemia is a lie. When my coach told me to write a speech, I never thought of anything. Nothing came to my mind. And then I spoke with a friend. Aisha decided to share her story with me, and I have just told you Aisha's story. Aisha is in 400 level in University of Lagos, and by next year she will be graduating with BSc Medicine. To everyone seated here, my advice for you is that do not stigmatize sickle cell anemia patients, because sickle cell is not a death sentence. And to every sickle cell anemia patient, pick yourself up. Stay strong. Know your genotype. Know your partner's genotype. Enjoy, because you are the light that shines even in the darkest hour. Thank you.